Hello, my name is Jan Mattes. I'm Chief Product Owner of SAP Signavio Process Analysis and Mining, and I will now show you how you can leverage the new Start screen in Process Insights to build your personalized dashboards. What you currently see is the old Start page that we have. It allowed you basically to see all your favorite and your favorites and also your processes to analyze per system, and you could switch between the systems and vice versa. And what is now available basically is the ability to tick on the new start screen, and that allows you to organize that even further. So what you still get out of the box is a default start page, and that default start page basically allows you a more advanced filtering capability. You see, for instance, here is my S/4HANA system. I see my favorite process flow, my favorite indicators, and also my favorite correction recommendations. And in addition, I see the top 5 and for performance indicators, process flows, recommendations for innovation, and also for correction. What I now can do basically is to edit and to use that default start page. You see that is coming out of the box, and now I can create a new dashboard by just duplicating that because I don't want to start from scratch. Let me now add here the name and duplicate that. So now I have created my first personal dashboard. It's just a copy of the default dashboard. I want to remove the favorites because I already have them on my default dashboard. So let me remove that here. And what I also want to see is basically I want to filter down for purchasing only. And therefore I go into the editing of the top performance indicators. And now I basically select what end-to-end processes I want to see. My interest is purchasing, therefore I go for source to pay. And I want to see this first of all for my S/4HANA system. And I need to also tell what category I want to see. So here I'm interested first in the master data process indicators. So let's save that. And then I have a nice view just filtered for source to pay and the top performance indicators. Now I want to duplicate that here and create a similar one, but this time I want it for my old ECC system. So therefore I just go to that copied and then I change to the ECC system, save the widget, and then basically I have it. I just need to move that around. So let me drag that here on the top. And then I have basically a side-by-side comparison between two systems, the top master data performance indicators for source to pay in my S4 system and one in my ECC system. Pretty nice, I like that a lot. Now let's go a step further and add new widgets. So here I want to basically go for my correction recommendations. And again, I want to see my top correction recommendations just in my S4 system. So I select again what value driver I want to see. I could also choose root cause analysis, but here I'm now interested in the value drivers. And as I'm a purchasing guy, of course, I pick here days payable outstanding. I could also go for, let's say, days in inventory or for other topics. And if I would be in sales, probably days sales outstanding would be the most interesting one. But let's now stick to the example and stay for purchasing. Again, I select my source system. I want to have my S4 system selected here. And I want to have it a bit of more room. So therefore I add here 10 items to be shown. Let's add that widget and scroll to the bottom. And now you see basically all the top 10 correction recommendations to improve my days payable outstanding. Of course, I can then directly navigate through. So you might want to have probably also a bit of eye candy and charts here on that start page and on that dashboard. This is also possible. To do so, I select here performance indicator trends. Again, I select the source system, I select my S4 system, and then I might be selecting payment performance indicator. Let's look here for payment, and then I see basically what payment related performance indicators I have. Open items block for payment. That sounds pretty interesting. I leave the period for analysis and also the unit stays, and I add the widget, and I scroll to the button, and then I see now also a chart which depicts the trend for my blocked payments, open items blocked for payments. So that's basically it. I could now create way more dashboards, let's say one for sales and for all other areas. And that's basically a huge enhancement because it allows you to way simpler organize your content and also to come back to that content you've been working on. That was a feedback we captured from many customers. And it's so simple now to drill into the details just for my area of responsibility. Let's click here on one of the correction recommendations. You see directly, check if payment block can be removed. How simple is that? I hope you like what you've seen and that you stay tuned for more videos.